back to you. Take it.
The song "To Give My Heart" was introduced to me about a year ago. Tito brought the song to me and he had me listening to the song to really just get a feel for the song and be able to put the emotion behind it.
In the acoustic version of "I Give My Heart," there's a bridge, and I didn't have lyrics for this bridge, and that's when our very own Celi kind of stepped in, and I had completely forgotten that, you know, she's also a writer, and I was like, hey Celi, I don't have lyrics, you know, to this part of the song. I mean, she went ahead and listened to it, and I was like, wow, really blown away, really amazed with what she came up with.
So playing it back on my way home from work, listening it to the car just over and over and over again, trying to really just have it sink in, like really had to listen to the words behind them and for them to actually mean something. I started writing, I kind of thought it out in my head, almost like a prayer of I don't want to say desperation, but desperation for God to really just move. And the words just started coming, and I just like had to write it down. As soon as I got home, I started scribbling words onto my notebook, and I don't know, it just flowed from there. I mean, everybody goes through ups and downs in life. Like for me, one of the hardest things that I had to go through, like most recently for my life, was not being able to sing. Like my vocal cords I felt like they were giving out on me, and like during the time that we had wrote this song, I'm like, God, like I want to give you all of me. Like my vocal cords, I felt like it's so much a part of my life that like it's me just crying out to God, because I mean, not having my vocal cords was for well, even for like a short moment or a short period of time where I just felt like I couldn't do what God called me to do. I don't want to say it broke me inside, but it was so hard for me to have to go through, and challenging for me to express my worship in a certain way, that I've been doing it for so long, that, you know, having to stop and like, okay, God, like I want to give you all of me, and how can I do that? And I feel like these lyrics really just, I guess, express that in a way of like, here I am giving all of me, you see me here on my hands and knees. So like it's me crying out to God, or any of us crying out to God, just in our situations, whatever situations that you might be in. It's us like completely surrendering to God and giving all of what we have to glorify Him.